Hello everybody and welcome back to Pumpkin Days, where today I'm going to be finishing off, obviously, the jungle plot. We're not going to be able to leave that, are we? Ooh, Hawaiian pizza. Pineapple on pizza. What a great way to start the show. So controversial, I know. You will need dough, cheese, tomato, pork and pineapple. That makes sense. Pineapples are great on pizza, don't judge me. Tune in next time for more recipes. Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got a massive sugar beet harvest to do today. Need to water a couple of things as well. So I need to water these black beet guys. And water these guys. And I'll check my inventory and see how ridiculously full it is. It's not too bad, actually. I've got a whole load of wheat seeds that I think I need to plant in as well. Oh, typical. Typical. And do I have any more in here? Yes, I do. And there's still more to go. So that's just how many wheat seeds I need. So, yeah, let's plant them. And drink coffee. I wasn't planting them. I'm running out of coffee. Maybe I'll need to make some more or make some bread or something with all this wheat. I'll need to do something. Okay, so let's get this equipped. This one of 50. Boom. And drink some more coffee. And water. And I need to feed my animals and clean up their poops as well, so that's a thing. And then we can finish off that. So I've got to do all my things around the farm first. It's important. Do we still have space for one more cow? I think we might do. But I'm going to do an episode pretty soon. This is going to maybe be more about the jungle plot. I'm going to do an episode pretty soon where I think I'm going to really focus. Oh man, even with a big shovel I can only do one poop at once. That sucks. I'm going to really focus on moving all of these into that other plot. Get that other plot sorted out. I can't remember whether I'd completely managed to get it clean, but it's very close to it. I don't think I've got much to do to get that plot clean. 14th. I've got a feeling that the 16th is going to be another pear harvest, and I think I've been missing like the chestnuts for some reason. It didn't look to me like the chestnuts were ready to go, but apparently they are, and I've been missing them, so that's an interesting one. I do need more food though. Like I desperately need to go sort something out with that. Hey Momo. Oh, Kardashian, there was no food in that trough for you. Hello, little tiny Jin. You look so cute. You are such a cute calf. You are one of the cutest things in this farm. You're so cute. Little beady eyes are so adorable, the calves and things in this. It's kind of worth having a calf just for adorable points. Okay, so now we've done all of the poo-poo scooping. Yeah, I need to get into my house and make something that I can eat. It's just the rules. I don't even want to know how much honey there is for me to pick up as well. Okay, they've all had a good sort out, so that's wonderful. I've got mail to pick up as well. There's so much stuff to do. I'm not gonna get any of it done without food, so let's see what we can make in the kitchen actually. Make some bread, can we make some soup? Soup would be fine. Got 32 salt, 39 turnips. Got anything like, got loads of mushrooms. We could go back to mushroom soup. Make some cheesy bread, apple bread. We could make apple bread. Yeah, let's get some dough and make some apple bread. Should have enough for quite a bit of apple bread now. I don't know why some of them are green. Oh, maybe the ones where there's a substitute to be used? I don't know. No idea. But I think we do have enough to make like 40. We're going to have loads of sugar soon. There we are, apple bread. We can eat that if we're getting hungry. Okay, next job then. I'll keep an eye on my stamina while I do this. Quite fast at harvesting these though. It's very wonderful. And I don't think it matters when I go and do the planting down on my jungle plot. I don't think it matters which seeds I plant there, as long as I plant some. I believe now that my Wahoo Beach plots, other than the jungle plot, are all like stable at this point. They're all like watered to the point where the trees won't go anywhere. And that was all I've been looking for in all of these. Just things that I can just visit and harvest, and it doesn't matter if I don't harvest them, and it doesn't matter if I don't go to see them, but they'll be there with things to harvest if I do go to see them, sort of thing, you know? I get why that's like that. Okay, so that's my first field done. I did like 4 fields of them. This is crazy. But I'm gonna chuck in like well, there's the rest of my wheat. So we've got another 36 wheat that I can put down as well. But I'll need to eat some of my apple bread before I can do that. Okay, so I also want to put in, I'll just stick 50 sugar beet into the seed maker, and we'll see how much we end up with, and I'll do the math later. I should make 100 seeds, and I need 100 and, well, no, hang on, 33 times 3 is like 100-ish, with 101 or something like that. It's like, no, it's 99. What am I on about? It's 99. 33 times 3 is 99. So 36. I don't even know what I'm talking about with my maths, honestly. Like, I need 4 lots of 36, so that's 120 plus 6 times 4, which is 12, 24, 144. I need 144 seeds. So I'll need to stick in another 22 after that 50 is done. So that's what we're gonna do. But what I might do is just harvest these guys and then just leave the seed maker making the seeds, and then we'll plant them tomorrow. Sugar can be done all the way through, but it seems to be really important. People are saying focus on wheat, but I just needed some sugar to just get me through the autumn and stuff. You know, make all the jams and all that sort of thing. And I believe there are like jam makers and things that mean you don't need to do all these big sugar harvests, but I don't know who I need to talk to get them. I think they're the sort of thing I'll get when someone likes me enough. At the moment on the wiki and stuff it says no one knows how to get them, but I think there are people in the comments that do. Really? This is the second time in 2 days that I've stupidly not swapped over my headphones before I started a recording. And it's bitten me in the butt both times. Luckily you guys understand. Because you're so nice. And then I've got to get them all balanced. I've got to turn them up or down or whatever. Hope they don't blast my ears out. It's annoying though, because I'm like kind of wasting the, well, not wasting, but using up the part of the day that's kind of very useful to me in plotting things out. Although it shouldn't be too bad, even if it does go dark, because I have got all of the worst bits done, all of the bits where I was trying to do all the maths and plot things out, and not really maths, but you know, trying to make things evenly spaced. That's all been done. I'm just doing the whole finishing the squares thing that I always do. my camera locked? Hang on. So why is it not letting me turn my camera? Oh, there we go. Because I was trying to turn with my middle mouse button and not my right mouse button. This is what happens when you play different games for a while and then they all have different controls. And then you forget the controls and the ones you are doing. Okay, all done. Wonderful. And we now have lots, being the operative word, of sugar that we can mill up. So that's wonderful. I think we've got 100 flour there. Can I put like 100 sugar beets in? No, I'm not allowed. Darn it. Well, I'm going to keep them in my inventory for now. Maybe if we go past Eddie's fast enough, but I don't think we're going to be able to. I don't think we'll catch him in time. But if we do, I'll grab another windmill. Come on, Momo. Can we get to Eddie's by 5? It's a big ask. Oh, just. Eddie, bye. I got 2 more windmills. Am I stuck in here? Oh no, it lets me out. Yeah, I got 2 extra windmills. Yeah. That'll be handy. I've got a lot of grinding of flour and sugar and things to do to catch up with all the other bits and pieces. So extra windmills will be amazing for that. So we're just gonna fly on down to Wahoo Beach. I've got mail to pick up, I know. I'll try and do that soon. Telling me I've, I don't know, drunk lots of soup or something. I don't know. Telling me Jounce are gonna come back if I don't, in the next 3 years, finish the museum. It's lovely having, like, it's very freeing actually, just to be able to do what I want. Just do the end, this is like end game stuff. And it's like, I can do what I want. I don't have to be looking around everywhere for things. I can just be like, chill. Some of you brave people were saying in the comments that you don't take the road. You just go in a straight line and use the minimap, and if you bash into a rock, it's a learning experience. I find it slows me down so much if I hit rocks and trees that I prefer to take the path, but that's just my personal take on it. So let's get my meteor thing out. My meteor. Come on, change. Okay, so we're going to zoom right out and just pop these in. Literally, it took me till 3 o'clock. Oh, you know what I don't have? But I can bring it down tomorrow, and it probably will still be fine. Because I did that with the Diamond Falls plot. These don't look very even, do they? 1 second. How close to the fence is this? So this is... Because it'll annoy me if I don't do it right. So that's 7 away from the fence. And is this just like 8 away from the fence or something? 1, 2... Yeah, okay. So it's just 1 difference. It just looks more than it is for some reason. Makes it look a lot more. Do I move them over by 1? Yes. It's gonna bug me. I'm sorry, guys. This is just me being me, okay? But it's gonna bug me forever if I don't do this. And the quicker I get into that habit, the better. It just looks better further back from the gate and more like having the closer gap next to the fence at the back as far as I'm concerned. And that's maybe a bit silly of me, I don't know, but the thing is, once these trees are planted, they're going to be there forever. So it's important to get them right. So it's important to get them fertilized, and even if it takes an extra day to get them fertilized and things like that, it's worth it. Because that'll be like forever then. Okay, so this one also needs to be changed. And we've got a load of stuff to tidy up around here as well. I'm just going to eat some apple bread. And I'm going to tidy up all of this around here as well. Oh, that was irritating. Why did I do that that way? Silly Sheila. Oh, you know what I haven't done today as well? And I need to do it before midnight. I may have to go back soon because I haven't watered my ginger dragon trees. Haven't watered my trees. I've got poops that could be turned into fertilizer and all sorts of stuff, and I'm down here like messing about. So I think I'm gonna maybe need to leave that till tomorrow. I did a really good job of looking after my animals and cleaning up their poops and feeding them and all of that stuff. But it came, and harvesting my sugar, but it all came at the expense of getting down here really late. Okay, so that's all gone. So I'm gonna just finish off this little row, I think. And I know it's annoying because it's like I could be getting this all done and like I'm not, but But it is getting there, and it's just something I need to try and do in between everything else. So yeah, we've got the first like 3 done, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go, and a whole bunch of stuff down the side just to sort out. So I'm gonna, yeah, I am gonna go back. I'm going to sort out my trees, my ginger dragon trees, make sure that they have some water on them and they're not gonna shrivel. Because they're going to be like really useful trees actually. There's a few things like seaweed salad that take them. I also need to do some fishing, but again, like because the museum's kind of done, I'm kind of happy. I'm fine with that. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. This is the way that loops. It's fine. It still takes you the same place, but it's a bit longer. And I know I need to brush and pet Momo more as well, but I think I'm doing fine. It's one of these things, like, don't stress about games like this, about whether you're doing this, whether you're doing that, whether you're petting your horse enough, whether you're blah, 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 blah. Because then it becomes stressful, and you're not playing this to be stressed. I'm not playing this to be stressed, certainly. To be sitting there stressing about whether I've done this or that or the other. I don't want any of my trees to die, and that's the main focus. I like to focus on one thing at once. That's the way I work. So that's what I do. And at the moment my focus is on trees and keeping them alive. So that's my main focus. If I remember to do other little bits and pieces that help, then that's amazing. If I take Sebastian his sandwich, that's also amazing. It's what I should have probably done this morning, because now I'm kind of a bit messed up. But like I had some big harvests and things to do this morning. I was so low on sugar, it was really annoying me. So getting that fixed is really cool. Okay, so we're here, and it's oh wow, they've started to grow. Oh, that's wonderful. But yeah, they did need a water today, so... And it looks like my pistachio trees need a harvest as well. And my apple trees. Oh, they're looking really cool. I love their little stage 2. So they may only have another 6 days or so to go with all of that. So that's wonderful. Do a quick harvest. I've got enough space. I've only got to do apples and pistachios, and I've got plenty of space. Oh, I got kind of messed up there. Right, more apple bread, and I figure apple bread would be the thing to make right now because I'm growing a lot of wheat and apples, so that's going to be the way forward, definitely. Still getting loads of recipes. I still have mail to check as well on the way back. Although I might need to do that tomorrow. There's been a lot to do today. And I'm not sure when the next Diamond Falls one is, but I think that might even be tomorrow. I'm going to zoom in now, guys, for a bit. I'm trying really hard for motion sick people to zoom this right out because apparently it's super helpful in that regard. And more apple bread. I'll take the last coffees if I need to. I wonder if I can just... No, apparently not. They're not close enough spaced. My banana apples. I might have to go. I've spent way too long doing everything today, so I might just have to go put my poop in the fertilizer thing and see how much fertilizer I get, and I'll come back here tomorrow and do the cinnamon. I think that's gonna be what we'll have to do. I think sometimes you can just try to spread yourself too thin. I know quite a few people who struggle with that. I am definitely one of them. And there's only so much you can do in a day. That's the thing to learn. So I'm going to head to bed. I'm going to put Momo away quickly. I'm going to go to bed. I'm not even going to actually put the poop in. Well, actually I might do quickly. And then head to bed straight away. I'm not going to even get another recipe. I'm just going to go to bed. And I'll just do like 4 hours of sleep. That's fine. We're going to have a lot to do tomorrow as well. Busy days. Busy, busy days. Da 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 da. I've been waiting for this. Tucker, thank you. Wanted to share one of my favourite vegan recipes. How to cook gluten-based meat substitute. Yay! And then it's so, what is it? Soy sauce garlic. This is going to be important to know how to make that, but I'm going to come back to it later because I've got a lot to do today. So I'm not going to worry about planting the sugar. We have a lot of sugar. We've got new windmills to go down. I've got more wheat that I can plant as well, but again, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'll just worry about the things I've already got planted because... Well, actually, wheat kind of doesn't go through to next... Yeah, I will plant the wheat because it doesn't go through to next season. So the more wheat I can get done, the better. I needed a bit of sugar just to help things along. But okay, so we've got a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to start by collecting the eggs. I'm feeding the chickens. Why have I got like no stamina already? Oh, because I planted the wheat. I'll need a couple of apple breads to sort that out. Right. Now I'm going to put down my windmills and we're going to like super duper extra. Okay, I can fit one in there. Let's just zoom out a bit. It's because the sheep keep getting in the way. How do I... Oh, no, that wasn't it. Rotate is R. Rotate is C in some other games I'm playing right now. That's super duper annoying. It just won't place because Mona is in the way. Or I'm in the way, or something's in the way. Okay, so let's get the sugar into both of these mills. The mills are all going to move eventually. I'm going to have a real, like, a place that's hugely based on processors. Where else could I put a mill? Up here, I think, would be the only other place. Like, squidging them all in, aren't I, now? Should be able to get one there, but I can't. This is mega frustrating. Right, so this is definitely a reason why I need to get all these barns and things out to their own place. I need to get a big row of windmills. And the animals need to be in their own section. Whether I have the house near the animals or whether I just come down to see the animals every day, I'm not sure which I'll do, because at the moment I see them and I know I need to care for them. Whether I would be less good at that if I wasn't right by them, I don't know. Okay, so I think we're all good. So I'm going to go and water the ginger dragon trees first this time. Maybe grab my mail on the way and take Sebastian his sandwich. So we'll start the day how we should have started yesterday off. So that was just a stupid tiny payment for a tiny amount of stuff that I shipped. We'll head down to Sebastian's place. I'll give him a sandwich. Oh, you know what I didn't do? How much poop is it per... You know what, it's fine. I've got 7, I need 48. Let's buy 41 fertilizer off you. And then the poops that I'm doing now, that I'm getting through the fertilizer thing now, can be for Spoony Island, and that's fine. Right, next. Sandwich for you. Do we have any sandwiches left for you? Yes.
Cool beans.
I'm very sure. There you go. How are we doing with him? Oh, we've still got that delivery for Vera. Do I still have the thing? I think so. Oh! Look at that. I don't know if he's quite 10 hearts. Maybe I'll give him one more sandwich, but we are like basically there with Sebastian. So, gonna sort out the cow pen and everything. I'm gonna sort out... Right, ginger dragon trees, water, now. Gonna water these guys. They are so cool. I do need to sort out the random stuff on the ground, but it's not a priority right now. And then I'm going to head down to Wahoo Beach. I'm going to just double check. I'm pretty sure that my middle place, my beach front plot, is completely fine, but I want to just double check it and make sure that there's no issues down there, because it's only just at that point. And I will do cinnamon trees later as a harvest if I need to. We shouldn't have to... By year 3, the orchards will all be completely done and we shouldn't have to worry about any of them. We'll just go and reap their bountiful harvests. It'll be wonderful. And I'll just go around the place having kids and being friends with people and getting all the cool stuff off them and all the little Easter eggs and having children. And that'll be what year 3 will be all about. Year 1 was all about like collecting and getting the farm up to speed and stuff. But definitely, like, well, now we're at 10 hearts with both Kimiko and Sebastian. I'll give him another sandwich or two just to make sure he's fully at 10 hearts. And then I'm going to start working on Tiara and trying to find her favourite things. Because I would love for her to come and live as a housemate in one of my houses and just sort of look after my stuff. And then she wouldn't have to worry about anything. It'd be really lovely. I'm starting to learn where I can take the shortcuts. It is raining on Wahoo Beach today though, so that's wonderful. Yeah, I'm just going to go have a quick look down at the beach plot before I worry too much about finishing this off. It doesn't even look that difficult to finish now, honestly. It's not that difficult to finish, it's just I had a lot to do yesterday, so I've decided not to worry too much about planting sugar anymore. I'll just chill a bit. I'll just chill my boots. Oh yes, we've got nutmeg trees growing. I am extremely lucky that it's raining today because yesterday I just didn't water them at all. So I had this feeling that there was something I was forgetting about here. So no, that's okay. They've recovered themselves. I got away with it. So back to the jungle plot, and it's going to be wonderful today because jungle plot will be watering itself. Yay! And that's the best time to be planting an orchard. So I will do my squares and then I will do my planting and fertilize. I might do the fertilizing first actually. Then I'll do my fertilizing. And I'll plant everything in. And then we only have, and I've already sorted out the Spoony Island plot. We've just got to do all the usual divide-y nonsense that I have to do. Did I really do that? That's better. We'll pretend that didn't happen. We'll pretend that never happened. We'll pretend. Oh, you know what's happened here? These are all out of line. But that might be because I shifted everything along one. Yeah. So this whole line needs to be like sorted out. Okay, so just so I don't forget where I am with it. We'll just leave these ones. But basically all of this needs to be brought into line. It doesn't help when you're starting in the wrong place. There we are. And that was just because I didn't like the way it was lining up. And I just decided to shift everything along one. So it's a little bit janky right now. But that's fine. We'll get it sorted. I was like, why have I done everything so wonky? I was like, oh, everything's going to be wonky if I carry on like this. But this is why we do it this way, so I can see any mistakes, I can see what's going wrong, I can see if anything looks off or wonky, and then get it sorted. Get it all exactly right, get it all with fertilizer on it and everything, because it's just important to get this sort of stuff right, because they're like permanent structures, With everything else, not such a problem. We're going to have some lovely harvests of all the tropical fruits. And I might get to a point where I'm just making some cash crops in one of the fields and I've got enough money. I'm not really too worried about harvesting them. And they'll just look pretty at that point. You know, it won't necessarily be like I'm always super worried about getting the harvest done every day. Got to write down here and do this harvest, and then I've got to do this harvest. It'll just be like, yeah, I'll just harvest them a couple of times a season if I remember. But I'll just swing by here, see what's up. Be a lot more chill. Chill is what we want this game to be. Don't want it to be all stressy. Stressy is no fun. Cortisol is so bad for you. Just take a little longer and don't worry, be happy. I think Bob Marley had it right. He was like, don't worry, be happy. Like, obviously worry about important things. Like, I'm not saying don't worry if like you've got no money and no food and blah blah blah. It's like no, worry about those things. Don't worry about little things like what someone thinks of you, or I know I'm the one to talk about that, but like what someone thinks of you who's not really important to you, like earning money or a living or whatever. It doesn't matter what they think. They're not putting food on your table, are they? There. That's nicely planted. I like the way that's gone. I am going to tidy up the edge because I'm a weirdo and I know that that's not important right now, but I want to do it. And I will be going over to the dragon ginger tree maybe next time I water them or something. I'll just fix that up as well because it's been annoying me for a while. It was needed to get an even spread. So it's just going dark, which is absolutely perfect because I just finished getting everything done. So that's absolutely wonderful. Some of you guys were saying that there might be like lamps so you can see in the dark a bit better. But it's not too bad. Generally zooming in, like if you're zoomed out, it does look extremely dark. Zooming in can sometimes help. You can see a tiny bit better because you get some of the light sort of shining from that angle. I don't know, it's a slightly different angle and it does help a bit. So we've got 48 fertilizer here. I'll pop that all down and then we're going to start doing our rows of trees. And I'm going to just try and guess what I think is going to be a big tree and what I think is going to be a small tree and try and alternate them a little bit. I don't always get it right. And then we can maybe start on Spoony Island pretty soon. Maybe not this episode, because we've done a lot of tree planting this episode. Maybe we'll take a couple of days out. But I think the Spoony Island is going to be cutting it fine to get it done by winter. But I believe that the trees still grow in winter. If they don't and they stay dormant, then I'm going to have to just keep watering them all the way through winter and hope they grow a bit in the spring. We'll see how it goes. It might be that if they're already planted, you can still carry on watering them and they'll still carry on going through the growth stages. I might have scuppered myself into having to water an orchard the whole way through winter. And that was what I was a bit worried about, but we'll see. And I'll be able to tell you. And if it is a case that you do, like if you plant past a certain point in autumn, it becomes really troublesome, then I will advise you guys to wait till spring and you'll know that if you can just carry on growing them all the way through the winter and they just get to their stage 3, like partway through winter, then we will know and it'll be amazing. And like I say, you guys can learn from my mistakes and you can do your orchards better. I mean, one thing that I would do differently if like Momo said, we might get some kind of eventually, maybe some kind of bulk harvesting. Now, if we got bulk harvesting, I would have played this very differently. I would have like farms everywhere, like proper farms that I have to hoe out every season. I'd maybe have like 2 orchards down in Wahoo Beach, so I'd maybe just do like a half and half. I'd have like the autumn winter orchards, and I'd have a spring summer orchard. I'd have 2 of them, and then we'd have like half, like I'd have 3 of each tree. I'd just have 3 of every single one instead of 6, and that would be really easy to maintain. So I reckon it'd be a big tree. I reckon cashew nuts will be a big tree. I'm sort of banking on that maybe being quite large. So let's get these guys planted. So all of these are in theory going to be spring, summer of next year that they will start to fruit. The only one that's a bit of an exception to that is going to be, and what should we do next? I think olives will be quite big. Don't know about kumquats and breadfruit. Almond will probably be quite large. I'm gonna plant papaya next to it. As I say, I'm guessing what's going to be big and what's not. If they happen to both be big trees next to each other, they are spaced out enough to handle it, but it sometimes just looks a little bit nicer if you have big tree, small tree. So, and again, where I've planted every type of tree now, almost, you guys can benefit from my wisdom, from my experience, not my wisdom, my experience. So we'll put almonds next, I think. Gonna have some apple bread as well, just to make sure I don't pass out. Then I might do bananas. Yeah, bananas next. And maybe cocoa. I'd love to have the means to make chocolate bananas from this one place. That'd be amazing. So that was the almonds. They have been done. So let's do cocoa next. Oh, I said bananas next, but yeah, we'll do bananas and cocoa next to each other just because. Because chocolate bananas. So in that time, we managed to get new windmills. I will probably spend some of next time moving the barns and things around so that I've got the animals in a different place. Bananas. Now, bananas are definitely trees, 100%. They might not come out as saplings. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're a little bit like the sugar apples were. They don't come out as saplings. Bananas and sugar apples at the moment are like that. Now, Momo was talking about that and saying that she grows bananas in her garden. Although she thinks that they got a bit dead recently, possibly with some bad weather. And they grow in a very different way. They have their own very different way of doing things, bananas, apparently. So that's the reason why they grow a little bit differently in pumpkin days. Although dragon fruits apparently come from a cactus, so I don't know how they're gonna show up. Should we do mangoes next, maybe? I only got a few more I can do in this plot, and then I've got to make another plot for the rest of them. So I'm trying to think which ones I might want first. I know I want chocolate, and I know I want bananas. I've got recipes that involve them, and I want them. So what else do I really want? I'm not bothered about breadfruit, right? I think I want olives because I think they are good for some pizza recipes. Limes, I'm not so worried about that. Kumquats and coconuts and stuff. Yeah, I think olives, oranges. Maybe peaches. Although I don't think we'll be able to put peaches down. I'm gonna go, yeah, no, or peaches and... Okay, put lychees down. So lychees, pecan, mango, dragon fruit, lime, or bananas to go up there. I definitely want olive. It's just between peach and orange. I'm going with peach. And I know I will very soon have all of these planted in another plot, but, you know, I'm just like, I know this one will... Oh, no, no, no. Coffee, coffee, coffee now. Coffee, coffee, coffee. It's only 12:25. It's not my fault I had 4 hours of sleep. Oh, what was I planting? Olive trees. Okay. And then peach trees. I took too long to decide. And I'll quickly ride Momo home. So this is why coffee is important. I'll make some more coffee tomorrow as well. Although it's going to be the end of the episode when I get home. So I don't know why I'm talking about all of that. But yeah. Orchard planted. Thank goodness I didn't have to water it as well. Okay, go, go, gadget, go. No, that's not the way. This is the way. No, that's not the way. Quick, through here. Actually, that is the way. That's totally the way. That's an absolute shortcut. Coffee is still working. I have one more coffee as well, keeping me awake. That saved my butt. That really saved my butt. So having coffee on me at all times is very useful. Just going to drop down here. I'm taking every shortcut I can to get back home. And yes, if I had made a bed, I would be fine right now. Blah, 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 blah. Ugh, I knocked into one tree on the way. I'm like, but it takes me less than an hour to get home. Okay, Momo, off you go. And that is the orchard all done. We did the dragon and ginger tree thingies earlier. We'll get another quick cooking recipe. Apple cake. Loads of apple things, which is wonderful because apples are amazing. But that's the end of that episode, I think. So we're going to take 5 hours of sleep today. Yay! And gonna make some more coffee, but we'll have to do that next episode because that's all of that episode. We have planted that entire plot though, alongside managing to keep everything else alive. So I'm pretty pleased with that. So now we have to keep watering that plot until it's ready. In the meantime, we can start on the Spoony Island plot, but I think before I start on the Spoony Island plot, I might have a little rearrange of the animal plots and things, which will require a little trip to Eddie. So I'm going to freeze this. I'm going to look at Sheelab. And I'm going to freeze this while I say goodbye to you so that we don't lose too much time because I've got a lot of things to do next episode as well. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Pumpkin Days, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.